Okay. Where is everybody? There they are. Okay. Now everybody's getting the notifications. Okay, everybody, welcome to the stream. In this stream, what we're going to be doing today is continuing where we left off in the last Roblox development stream with the Hazmat 1 second piece. And as promised, since I did the Mario Kart 8 stream, and a lot of people requested the development stream for Roblox instead, I am offering both. So, yeah. There are some times where like Roblox development can get a little bit like tedious and a little bit boring. So it's always good for me to like take a break from it, play some other game, occupy my time a little bit, um, just to take a break. Because Roblox development constantly every single day, it can get a little bit even boring. It can get a bit annoying. So it's always good to take that break. And that's when I played some Mario Kart 8 with you guys, and we all had a very good time in that stream. If you haven't seen that stream, it is now up on the channel, so you can feel free to watch that at any time. Alright, so let's transition over here. So now we can see the progress that we had last time. Roblox deleted the decal that I put on this in the last stream, but I did finish the Hazmat 1 text here. So that is now on the sides of the truck. And there's obviously more textures to be put on later, and I'll get to that whenever possible when I get to the point where we can put on those. But so far, Roblox deleted my old one, and we do have the new text on there, so cool. And we are inching ever so closer to 1,000 subscribers, and unfortunately, that means for me that I have to record the 1,000 subscriber special where I will be singing Frank Sinatra, New York, New York. That's gonna be what's gonna happen, and I've planned this for a while on what I was gonna do for the 1K special. By the way, do we have anything filling in? Oh no. Okay, so that needs to be fixed because there's nothing inside that rim there. Okay. Cool. Alright, so Jamie wanted me to get into developer VC in the research and development server. And a lot of people are tagging me in general of the SoNY server. They want an NYPD Tesla Cybertruck, but I just don't like that. They don't even have one in real life. And number two, there's blue lights on the front of that, which is illegal in the state of New York. So, let's join up VC here. Hi, Jamie. Alright, let me switch over my audio here so you can hear Jamie. There you go. Alright, so here's the progress that we did in the last stream. What to do now? We need the lights at the top, and we need to do all the top detail here, and then the rear. The sides are relatively okay. This side needs a little bit of work to match this side, but that's an easy copy and paste, or actually duplicate and then move. So yeah, I think that we're gonna start work on the back of the truck now.
I'm gonna second tab your stream and I'm gonna moderate it. Since I don't think anybody else is on as mod, but well.
Alright, so this is the length that we're choosing for the back of the truck here. So then that means... actually, I don't think I can do anything yet because these parts should all be consolidated into one. What did I do for the second piece? Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all filled in with the interior as one thing. Yeah, I think that's the case here. We're missing stripes too. That will have to be added at a later time. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, maybe I should just use the outlines. I'll have to make up that decision at a later time. So for now, what I'll do is just design the back straight up here. Okay.
I'm torn between using render steps and a while loop for the keybind stuff because render steps will only run it after the game is like, well, rendered physics for that frame, if that makes sense. So it won't like, it shouldn't lag it.
So I think what... Have you seen what AO does for their arrest system? Because this gave me some ideas earlier.
No, I've not.
I think they have like charges that get put on like a Trello so they can remove them. Because like they have that like governor pardon system or whatever it is.
Yeah, the same as Firestone does it, but you can just log it in game. Like you can access a game that accesses the data store. You know, it could be a separate place into the same game because the data stores will be accessible because you'll have a unique data store name. And the way that I designed mine was that you could remove it. I mean, I'm pretty much going to redesign everything at this point. So I'm just going to disable this door real fast and then get rid of all of this crap.
Wait, what would the HMTU carry? The HMTU is a smaller scale hazmat truck that is typically assigned to an engine company. So it's almost like an engine second piece, much like squad second piece, but it's specialized in hazmat operations. So essentially, they can arrive on scene before the main hazmat piece, like Hazmat 1 and Hazmat 1 second piece, arrive on the scene. Sing the song and do the renegade. No, I'm not gonna do the renegade. That dance is so stupid. It's like those trendy fucking TikTok pieces. Hi DK, how you make your trucks, but they are so real. I mean, it's just looking at the references and just trying to copy what they have in real life as best as possible. Sometimes I put in less detail. Sometimes I put in way too much in certain areas, but overall, it's just trying to get it as accurate as possible.
They're nicknamed Lag Monsters.
Alright, so I think this has like an outline at the top. Let me take a look. Yeah, it has the outline at the top. It's essentially set up like the squad second piece. Or the and the HMTU is essentially the same, except it doesn't have the roll-up door in the back. And the HMTU is a lot smaller than Hazmat 1 second piece as well. It only has 3 compartments. It looks more like the squad second piece, with roll-up doors on the sides instead of the compartment doors. but it's a lot smaller than Hazmat 1's second piece. So according to the Hazmat 1 firefighters, the second piece carries a lot of like cryogenic or something like that, like cryo supplies. So like if something's really cold, like a chemical or something like that, I believe. Just remembering from what references I saw on YouTube. And then the main piece holds pretty much everything else. So there's like a blinker on the top of this section. Let's just take a look at how big this part is here. Let's go with here. So this would go one over. You know, I'm actually considering if I wanted to add HMTU 44 and engine 44, but I don't know about that yet. That's still unconfirmed. So I noticed that this top part here to get to the roof, the opening compared to the second piece is a lot smaller. Can you make Squad 288? Unfortunately, I cannot. The only squad companies that I can make are probably the Bronx-based companies that cover Harlem. So I believe that would be, what is it, either 41 or 61. I don't know which one covers Harlem off the top of my head. But those are like the only other squad companies that I could add because so the game is based in Manhattan, so I can't really add Staten Island or Queens or Brooklyn-based companies because they don't really have a dedicated operation to Manhattan like some of the Bronx companies have a dedicated operation to Harlem. Yeah. Squad 41 and Rescue 3. Hazmat 1 is with 288, except Hazmat 1 is citywide, whereas 288 is centralized to their area. Squad 28, lower, mid, or upper Manhattan. Well, Squad 18 is what Squad 28 is based off of in Emerge NYC. Squad 18 is based in the majority of upper Manhattan, but it probably has the same limits as Rescue 1. Rescue 1's area of coverage only extends to all of Manhattan until 125th Street, near the Triborough Bridge. And the reason why Emerge NYC has Squad 28 is because they use not real companies. They only do that in Brooklyn. At least for Manhattan, they don't use real numbers on their trucks. I'm not sure why. Alright, so we got, if we come with this block out here, I'm dragging the truck. Nope, don't do that. Okay, so this goes that way. And I'll essentially do what I did on the second piece for this. It looks like they just have that opening on the side and then it centers out so they can reach all the storage areas in the middle and have as much compartment space up there as possible. Will the Upper West Side be added to SoNY? The Upper West Side is currently in SoNY, but as for like operations and companies, absolutely. The Upper West Side has Ladder 25 and Collapse Rescue 1, which is what I want to add into the game as well. As for other Upper West Side companies, I'm not entirely sure of what else we're going to add. I think the main focus is going to be on Ladder 25. But I've noticed that like the Midtown area has a lot of companies like really close to each other in the game. So moving outwards until Lower Manhattan, I really want to try and prevent that. So I don't want to put too many companies that are too close to each other, even though I want to add as many companies as possible. Imagine if FDNY got Rescue 8, 9, and 10. But you know who does? NYPD, because they have their ESU trucks that go up to 11. 11 is their reserve unit, and then 10 are operating units. Can you live in some buildings like a Game Pass? I don't know. What do you think about that, Jamie?
What's it say? Wait, can you live in buildings like a Game Pass? Um, I don't see why not, but as of right now, it's not really a priority. But I think that is on one of the lists of things that we're gonna do in future. I mean, you can have Game Passes with like higher end apartments, maybe like higher floor apartments, if that makes sense. More kind of modern buildings.
And that's actually one of the things that I wanted to give early access players was like a building in the game somewhere that they could have and use to live in. And we will have like a money system so you could buy apartments in the server that you're in. I don't really know how much space that we're going to have if I do two of these, so let's put these in here. Alright, so let me take a look and see what we can do with these. So I want to just make sure that it's like the right scale. And it appears to be so. I mean, that's a good amount of compartment space up here, and we still have plenty of walking room. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to route this like diamond plated floor across the entire bottom. So that way there's room. And they have a good amount of space at the front for another compartment. So let's give approximately the same amount here. Yeah. Very similar to the squad second piece, this part. Rotators would be if he builds any truck before 2006, if I'm correct. The old rotators, actually. Because technically rotators are on just about every light bar that's existed since. Except for the LEDs on the 2006s. Because even the aerodynamic on the 2008 engines still has rotators. Ooh, 3 compartments. 3 compartments at the top here. That's interesting. It's got 3 on the one side and maybe 2 on the other. Yes, it is 2 on the other side. It's a little strange, though, because they have this back here. It's more like there. I don't know what they're doing with all that open space on that side, but that's fine. And this goes all the way up to the end. So then how would you access that ending piece? Do you have... Do you have to do 9 stages, if I'm correct, while Class 1 I'm in has 10 for chauffeur? Yes. There, in the FDNY Academy, there is 9 sessions, and for Class 1 and possibly Class 2, there's a temporary 10th one, which gives you your chauffeur certification right out of Academy, since you can't really operate the fire department starting off without anybody to drive the trucks. So that's why the chauffeur certification will be given out during the academy. Can we do 3.1? Wait, no. No. This is... 18.9 should be able to divide evenly by 3, so let's try that. I want to try and make these compartments even. Wait, Jamie, say something?
Hello.
Yeah, the audio seems to be coming through.
I put my mic a little bit up because I was scripting.
Nah, because Will said we can't hear Jamie, but according to the OBS, the audio's going through.
Oh, lovely. Poke, your death date's been predicted.
Great.
June 9th, 2069. Also known as the 6th of the 9th, 6-9. I can hear Jamie, no you can't. But it's muffed? What? Let me listen into the stream. My voice sounds fine on the stream. At least it does on my end anyway.
Alright, let's consolidate these three parts into one and then just use a negative part as the spacer. But before I do this, let's also do the same thing for this side. Some diamond plate backing on this side. And done. Top part is pretty much complete for this back. What year from 2000 to 2010 would you suggest someone to do for the city of New York? Honestly, I just say do modern times. Much better fire apparatus come after 2014. Alrighty then. So this is gonna have to be redone. This is old. That needs to be redone on all trucks. These need to go and be replaced with the new ones. Actually, let me do that now. I think there's an extra set of mirrors here. Yes, there is. Alright, I'm just checking to see if these are lined up correctly. And that appears to be the case. See, a lot of the major changes in New York City to the fire apparatus happened around 2014. That's when I see a lot of the, pretty much the height, the peak of the Magisterium videos and Ace Pilot 2K7 videos for the FDNY. It was like every other time they had a response, it was like a brand new piece. Alright, these new mirrors are now on the door. Cool, cool. Updates. Alright, trying to think here. I need to put the new system on the truck. So while I'm building this, let's put the new system on the truck. At least the majority of it. Hazmat 1 second piece. We also have officer seat controls. So let me put these on this seat here. Oh, I accidentally copied the seat instead of pasting the controls. Copy. Paste into. Let me just make sure I named it correctly. Officer seat. Capital S. Yes, okay. And then we replace the sirens. So then the sirens get replaced. Very cool. It will have a traffic director and it will have SLRs. So pretty much all the controls from the second piece. Yeah, we should be able to use them. Does this have wigwag set up? I think it does. But not completely. So let's fix this. And then we'll give it a little bit of a test. It's probably going to break. There's probably something that I forgot to put in. And I also have to make sure that I replace the speed limiters on every truck. That is very important because the speeds cannot go over 68 miles an hour. Alright, cool. That light is facing correct direction. All right. We're missing lights from the rest of them as well. I'm copying over on the Ferraras over here. These are what I'm using since it's pretty much the same cab. So this should be able to work. It should be front lowercase, right? Yeah, okay, cool. These look like they're facing the correct direction. I'll have to check each one. Yep, that's on an angle that way. That's facing the front, good. This one should be on an angle that way, and it is. This one should be, yeah, okay, so all the lights look to be, they look to be in position. Very nice. Alright, I won't be surprised if this breaks, but I'm going to give it a test anyway. Looking at videos of the Hazmat 1-second piece responding, it doesn't look like it has wiggle. Really? I'll have to look back at those videos then. Alright, I'm going to pull up this Ace Pilot 2K7 video. That looks more like a walk around, not a response, or at least something with the lights on. Let me go back actually. Alright, let's use the Magisterium video of backing into quarters. There is a very tiny, very dim wigwag on that. It almost looks non-existent. It's there, but just not good. That's interesting. Hazmat cab is missing the SLRs. We do have an error on that. That is expected. Squad 18's second piece. And traffic director. Alright. That's because I haven't added those pieces yet onto these vehicles. Let's do a light bar test here. I don't actually think I have lighting scripts on this, so that does not work. Okay. And it looks like something fell off the truck. Oh, you know what that might be? That might be the door lights. I have to go through the scripts. Do we have any headlights? No, no headlights. Turn signals? No. Alright, so there definitely needs to be some reorganization on that to put it on the new chassis. Because the Hazmat second piece here, the Hazmat cab, was still running the old chassis, and it hasn't been fully converted over to the rest of the trucks yet. So with this work on the truck, then that will fully complete this project of switching over the chassis on every truck. Hazmat 1 is stationed in Queens. Yes, but they operate citywide, so they go everywhere. Whereas the squad companies don't really do that. They stay more in their areas unless they're otherwise called out for like a major scene. I'm liking this so far, this truck. I really like the design here. Still work to do. Still work to do on it though. Will that be a truck spawned in by FDNY High Command who have admin? No, it will probably just be available for people who are certified in Hazmat. I'm thinking of making like a special FDNY garage for units that are not located in Manhattan but operate in Manhattan that we have in the game, similar to like Rescue 3 or possibly Squad 41 and the Hazmat trucks. And I might put that somewhere around 125th Street, because that would be representative of them using something like the Triborough Bridge or coming from Harlem. What is this game called? This game is called SoNY, State of New York. You can find the link to the game and the map and the Discord in the description. Hang on a second here. The sock house that's in Manhattan. I forget which. That's on that's one. That's on one of the islands, I think, right? One of the smaller islands next to Manhattan. All right, just give me a second. I gotta moderate the Discord real quick. Somebody just joined with an account that was created 10 minutes ago. So they have to be removed, as the server rules require that your account must be at least 30 days old before you can actually officially join the Discord. Alright. And AO is pinging as well. That's great. It's a server startup. No one cares. Great. And I'm back. Cool. Six ladders, one rescue, 7 engines, one squad, 3 battalions, 1 division, EMS, tower, tiller, hazmat, spare, and squad 18 second piece. There's so many units. Speaking of there being so many units, the MDT is currently being worked on, actually. Jamie, would you like to hear the updates with the MDT?
Sure, I guess.
So what I plan on doing is adding the ability for units to say if they're available, if they're on scene, if they're at quarters. I think. Wait, no, I forget what the 3 options. It was like dispatched, available, and arrived. Yeah. Okay. So if they're dispatched, if they've arrived on scene, and if they're available to be called out again. So that's one of the things that I want to add, is the ability to use the MDT to indicate those depending on what truck you're on. And the MDT, I'm currently working on the call box. So you click the button and civilians will be able to request FDNY to their location. One thing that I do want to add, though, is a GUI that pops up. So that way you have to fill out the GUI, and if you don't fill out the GUI, then it won't dispatch. And I want to add a cooldown as well, so that way you don't have people abusing the dispatch and making like 50 calls for one incident. And I've also made it able to handle multiple calls at once. So that's a huge update to that.
Sounds good.
Will the radio sound for the radio be in game? What? Well, that will depend on if we actually have like an in-game radio system, because I want a lot of communication to be done through Discord VC. It just makes everyone's life a lot easier when it comes to answering people over the radio. So like in games like Mano County, for example, you're sitting there typing out on the chat in order to say something on the radio, and then somebody comes up behind you and kills you. So I want to use VC because it makes it a lot easier to communicate and a lot faster. Alright, so let's take a look here, because I got to replace that diamond plating with something. I guess what I'll do is just the same material as the outside. There we go. Looking good so far. Still need to add the stripes and do the back details. Then the light bars that we need and the top details. They have a I'm guessing it looks like an extending spotlight on the roof of this truck. And a lot of looks like a lot of M9 style lights, or the Wheelin 500 series lights. Wait, are they 500s? No. Oh, they might be. Hang on, let me Google this real quick. Are there like smaller versions of the M9, or are they like larger versions? Because I think the M9s are the larger versions, so then what are the smaller ones? Maybe they're like M6? That's possible. Yeah, these look smaller. Yeah, okay. So it looks like they use the Wheelin M series lights all across this entire truck, so I'll have to update. I will have to update them. Tell me on Discord if you want me to use the mesh ones from the ESU truck, or if you want me to try and make these out of parts. Oh, this too. We need new door handles. We definitely need new door handles on like all of the trucks. But that will probably have to come at a later time. See, I need to set reminders on this sort of stuff. Wait, what would be the point in mesh if you already have FDNY trucks made from parts? No, I'm talking about specific lights on these trucks. So see how these lights are like more curved and rounded? I have mesh versions of these lights, or we can try and build them out of parts, like what I did with the M9s on the ambulance. Except these are a lot harder to make. These are very difficult and very annoying to resize as well. So like right here would be the M6 lights. Maybe what we should do now is put on the SLRs. When are you gonna texture the ambulance and gonna add rumbler? Well, the ambulance cab for the base colors got textured. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the stripes in the same method that I made the base colors. So I might just do the typical decal method, and the rumblers are definitely gonna come later. I have all the scripts, so it's just a matter of transferring them and then making them with the ambulance siren. That's all. Relatively easy to do. Alright, so these SLR lights need to be closer to the edge here. This looks good. Alright, and then this is actually going to be redesigned so that way it angles itself from the base behind it and then goes towards the light as it goes upwards in height. So then we need these SLR pods, and these will need to be split a further distance apart. These look like they're closer to the front. So that would stick out just a slight bit, and then these need to go like there. I think it's set up more like the KME, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, the KME kind of has it forward more. Yeah, there's actually a decent amount of space between these two. I just don't think it goes out that far, so let's try something closer. Approximately there. I'd say that might be good. We can move it if needed. Looks good from the sides. From the front, I don't know. Would you add hazmat suits, so like the ones for serious events and the ones for less serious hazmat calls? Maybe. If and when you add State of New Jersey, can you add MetLife Stadium, home of the New York Jets and Giants? I don't know if I'm going to go that far north in NJ whenever that becomes a thing. Right, this is the 4 pod, correct? Yeah, it is. Okay, just make sure it's not the 3, and that's why it's kind of light here. Yeah, these ones have some spacing between them, and they hang off the side. I don't know. I just don't know why this looks odd. It's probably correct, but it looks odd. This is how much space they normally take up. Alright, that's interesting. So I guess we'll leave it like this. And one other thing that I need to do is then rename all of the SLRs that I just put on the truck, so that way they're in order and the scripts will make them work. Right, I think it works from this way. A, B, C, D. Yeah, okay. Poke Cop, can you... No, Poke Op. Can you add me as a friend on Discord? That is a negative, sir. Alright, let me just verify that these go up to J. K. They go up to K. Okay, cool. So that is correct. Wait, Poke, will Lower Manhattan be added along with TSU-1's station? That TSU-1 station is the SOC building. But as for Lower Manhattan, that is an expansion project for the game that still needs to be added. But yes, it is planned. Lower Manhattan is going to be huge. It's going to be a big deal with all the companies that we want to put in there. Alright, good. All of these are now named, so when I turn on the truck and turn on the light bar, hopefully they should work. Vision SLR is because it had a space between Vision and SLR. Let me also add the front light scripts. Where are they? I could probably copy the one from Tower Ladder. At PokeUp 134, will there be a subway? As in, like, the restaurant or underground subway? Because if you're talking about the underground subway, I will send you a link to a Trello card. Oh shit! What the? Ah, okay. So my SLRs totally didn't fall apart because the needed weld script is not present. Doing anything interesting over there, Jamie?
Um, building for once.
What?
Yes.
Jamie building? I've never heard of such a thing.
It doesn't even look too bad, he says. Yeah, I reckon this will look alright once it's done. I hope.
Oh, ho, 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 man. Oh, the new SLRs with the 4 pod. That was fucking awesome. We do have an issue over here, though. Where the hell did the other ones go? So that's probably a welding issue on their scripts. Or they might be missing scripts. It's possible. So I will have to take a look at that. And we're getting stuck at some parts that are coming off the truck because they're not welded properly. So they just need to be parented to the right things, and that will be fixed. Poke, can I go in that game? No. No, you cannot. Damn, though. The new SLRs with the 4 pod split? I haven't seen this before. This is the first time that I'm activating this light bar since I've redone it. So the old one is on these trucks, and then this is the brand new sets here. NYPD unmarked kamikaze flying toaster with tactical bucket of water.
Confirmed.
Damn it, Deputy Nico. NYPD tactical desk that has an officer doing paperwork. Now that makes more sense. Poke, what motivates you to continue to build SoNY? Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I do it just because I have nothing else to do. Other times it's just trying to get out updates for the community and enjoying when people react and when they play it. Sometimes it's a mix. I get bored, do something, and then the community responds really well, and then that makes me want to continue to do something else. So overall, it typically comes down to the community and their support.
Jamie, what keeps you motivated? Nothing. Ah, well, I still do it.
Can NYPD get a flying bathtub that can turn into a nuke? Okay, we're not doing this in this stream. Alright, so we got those lights put on. We're going to need the roof details. I'll probably do that off stream. Whenever I feel like doing that. And then the last thing that we need to do on the stream is start on the back. I don't know if I showed you guys tower ladder progress, but this outrigger is extremely annoying. I started it, but I have not finished it. It's way too complicated. Because I have to do some like really wonky shit to get this properly. And then I'm gonna need to duplicate that and then just flip it around and do the other side. I'm not gonna copy it opposite like before. It's just way too much effort. And then tiller, nothing new so far. Just the working lights, which I believe I went over in the last development stream. Other than that, not too much on the trucks physically. Script-wise, I'm currently working on putting the new system on trucks. So the new system is currently being put on the spare truck, and now it's being put on the Hazmat, and I'm just slowly working my way from the second piece all the way over, and eventually getting all the way over to Rescue 1. And AO just put an announcement on their group. I don't care. Great. What is happening with the Navy? Because wasn't Hack in charge of it or something? Yeah. I think somebody's currently in an acting position. But there's pretty much nothing that's being put into that department because it doesn't really matter. So yeah, the Navy is not a priority. At all. That's just going to be something fun to add for later. But honestly, I think Coast Guard would come before that. Alright, so for squad second piece compared to Hazmat second piece. It's pretty much the same. Yep, the backup camera extension. I might just design a new traffic director just to play it safe here. But I don't know, it's pretty much the same. Not too much difference there. Imagine if jailbreak vehicles got actual wheel-in light bars instead of what they have now. That would make the game a lot better. But they're not going to do that. Unfortunately. Yeah, Hazmat 1 has the extension ladder on the back, so it's essentially just locked in place by the base, and then they just push it out of that holder, and then it can come out all the way down to the ground. That's really cool, actually. I like that mechanism. So you essentially just take the ladder off the truck, but it's still connected at the top. So you're just changing the angle so you can climb it. That's really cool. Okay, so this is going to be 0.5. How much space would we have then? Because it's going to be an extension of that, right? And then this would have to be spaced this way. That would give us 0.3, and then 0.2 for that. It is possible. I'd say that we try it, see if it works. If we need to extend it, then we can do that. The only other thing that I need to do here is extend that out. Maybe another couple times to be on the safe side. Alright, and then our traffic director would be there, except it's going to be more on that side because of the reverse camera. Alright, are we going to have enough space here? Because I want to kind of make it look like this design. This one requires 0.2 plus, so that's like 0.25 for the whole box. I love how there's the classic Mano County is bad argument in the live stream chat right now. Electro 85 would be pissed.
Mano bad, not like the game, just amno. What? Imagine how ballistic Electro 85 would be. Here's a good one. Mano is just Poke Cop wannabe.
Sort of. Wide poke. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Actually, wait. Wait. Yeah, I think that's a 0.05 right there. Okay. Okay. So I'm using second piece over here as a reference. Looks like we have to go in twice. And then each one will be evenly spaced 0.1. Got it. Neon orange. This one is going to be a 7, except the middle one is going to be red, because that is also acting as a brake light. Alright, is this 7, 3, 3, and the one in the center? Cool. I think we're gonna have extra room on this side. I don't like that. Bright red metal. Alright, how is that looking? I'd say that that's a good measurement for our traffic director flashers. Actually, no, they might be a little wider spaced. Let's see if we can fit that. Yeah, that actually might be perfect. Yeah, that's just about what I was looking for there. Yeah. Okay, better. Much better. Poke, where did you find the riding chart slash seat assignments on different types of FDNY trucks? A lot of that information was sent to me by people who have experience in the real FDNY, who kind of know the positions and what they are and what they do. Because otherwise it was really hard to find the riding positions and what they actually do in terms of like Google research and all that. Poke, when will you do another gameplay stream? I don't know. The gameplay stream last time was like special for the 2-year anniversary, so I'm not sure. Alright, let's see how this looks when I'm done with this. What's your streaming software? OBS. I don't pay for shit. I'm too broke for that. Alright, so far I'm liking this traffic director. The only thing I'm concerned about is just those sections there. Where did you get the plate that you used to build? What? I'm not sure what he's talking about. The plate that you used to build.
I think you need the template.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, I just messed up the squad second piece over here. Because I did not undo the change it. That's fine. We'll just redo that. The template...
So much detail.
Yeah, I have the template for... I have a template instructions video on how to get them, how to find them. As for how to put them into a game, you just have to upload the template itself as a decal, and boom. Then you can put the decal on the part, and you will be all set. Uh-oh. Let me guess, the straight piece. No? What? Why am I getting errors then? Why will it not let me union these pieces?
Knowing you, probably too many parts.
This is literally only 3. That's a wedge and 2 parts. So then why is there a problem with the wedge if I'm not removing the entire block? According to FDNY firefighters that I've talked to, they removed door positions from engines because of money saved Don't know if this is on all engines, but according to them... Wait, door positions? According to them, there are 4-man engines. Well, I do have this second piece as a 4-man cab here. Even though you're only really carrying 2. Oh, it was a problem with the wedge. Oh, shit. Put that back for now. Okay, yeah, it's just what happens when a Roblox breaks negative parts. I don't know. I don't even know why. That was a regular wedge too. It makes no sense. All right, there we go. Traffic director set up. Next is to copy the lights. Imagine if Flip Switch Games found this stream. Actually, Raph has actually popped on to our former streams on that account. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's how I originally got invited to work on Brooklyn for a short time. Unity is very similar in controls to Roblox Studio, so if you know Roblox Studio, Unity is a little bit easier to learn. All right, let's see. Physical brake lights. Where do these go? These go in the brakes folder as B. Remember those random requests from the 2nd anniversary stream? Indeed, I do. Wait, which streams did Flip Switch Games come on? I forget which exact one it was, but I think it was like one of the earlier spare streams. while I was working on the cab doors. Jamie, have you ever pressed Alt X while in studio accidentally?
Alt X.
Yeah, it removes the Explorer. It's like the hotkey to open and close the Explorer tab.
Oh,
It's so annoying.
I've never ever used
I
Alt
keep
X.
accidentally hitting it all the time. Imagine if they came in the SoNY Discord server too. That they haven't done. But I do have Raph as a friend on Discord. I haven't really talked to him that much since the Brooklyn project. Because I was just randomly removed from their development server after posting a picture of the MDT system when I was first working on it. So I haven't really talked to him since, but I have been sending him sound files. So actually, if you use a battalion chief car or an NYPD car, you'll notice that the sirens on them, the smart sirens, are the ones from SONY that I gave him.
Cool, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, do you see that Tom the guy? This isn't the first time that he's done that on the stream. Oh, now he's gonna spam. Okay. I was fine with your opinion, and then you had the spam. Well, he got timed out by Jamie. Alright, so it looks like we have a good amount of room for the backup camera. I don't know, it feels a little too long on that side. Hmm. Actually, yeah, it looks like we can go longer on the left here for that white space. Who was spamming? Well, the guy's messages were getting deleted automatically by YouTube's auto moderation. So you guys didn't see it, but we did.
Well, they were hidden, but and then I just like timed him out completely.
So like I'm fine with people saying their opinion because like that guy was literally like cursing me out in the chat, so that's why it was his messages were hidden on the stream. Like I'm fine with people doing that. I don't care. I don't because it doesn't bother me. You're not doing anything. You're not adding any creative info that's actually going to help me to get better. But if you're going to spam the chat, that's when like the moderation's going to happen, and you won't be able to type anymore. So like you can say your opinion, like, oh, something doesn't look good, or I'm not that good of a developer, right? Because I would agree with you. But like if you're gonna spam the chat with like "fuck you," you know, like all the curse words and all that, you're not doing anything. You're not helping anybody, especially spamming it. So like when I talk about Mano County, like we all hate Mano County, like it's just a bad game. But I've explained why I believe that. So I'm not talking all the time about. I'm not just saying, oh, the game is shit just because it's shit. Like no, I give a reason. Because Kevin is extremely abusive and can't run a county, and the sheriff's office has way too much control over the rest of the departments. And there's very little representation from actual community members in that group. So, like, there you go. There's an actual opinion with constructive criticism compared to just cursing somebody out. Because you're not adding anything that way.
I just checked one of the guy's videos, and the game that he plays or uses, they use stolen Firestone models.
Nice.
And in addition to that, they use Cole's admin on a mobile device.
Send me the link to his channel.
I'm just gonna tell you, this fucking video is an absolute meme. Let me put it in DMs. Oh look. So the kid's playing on an iPad.
Because it's probably somebody that's like interacted with me before and probably had like stolen assets or something along those lines. So they're probably angry over that reason or something like that. All right, let's see who it is.
Turn right, then take the next left. At least hit the horn a couple times. Oh wait, here's a couple propane tanks.
Redline Blood. Oh wait, no, that name's familiar. That name is familiar. Let me search it up on Discord. Or maybe on maybe there's a band card on him. Let me take a look. And there is, for the reason theft or stolen assets. Stolen Rescue 1. From a Staten Island group. And he didn't even change any of the textures or anything on it. Nice. So yeah, that guy's banned for stolen assets. Redline Bloodstream. Since he was opening a group and using stolen versions of my fire trucks as his trucks. That's why he got banned.
I bet if I check his profile, he'll be in Mano County or a stolen Bloodstream.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's way too many people in Mano County groups.
Let's have a look here.
It was mentioned that Hack is a fire captain and Poke is a junior FFIRL. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So he's in Firestone as a tourist, so he failed to be a citizen. He's in
Or just joined the
our
group
state
just to
of
join
New
the
York.
group and never applied.
He's in our state of New York as a tourist.
Okay, then he's gonna get removed because he's banned.
I'll do that now, don't worry. And he's in Mano County, the fake Mano County, as a trainee. He's in about 1 million fire groups with approximately 20 members. And he's in TRGH as a patient. Basically, he's about as ass as people come. But, you know. Okay, members, let's search this guy up. Cool. I can't even exile. Love to see it. Let me accept all of these people.
I usually let ICF handle the user acceptance into the group, since it's really one of the jobs that they are supposed to do.
Well, rip. I just did it. Oh well. I can't even exile people. I have like no permission to do anything. Okay.
Alright, so there's like a door here. It might be a little bit bigger.
Let's go into his creations. Wow, he's got lots of fire trucks. Wow.
So like, yeah, usually people who don't like me are people who have stolen assets from me. And that was an example there. So they get banned, and they get mad at me for calling them out because they have stolen assets and can't make and don't even take any time out of their day to make their own assets.
And they still call themselves a developer.
Right.
Like, no, you're not a developer, you're a fucking thief. Let me play one of his games. Let's do a free model count. Nanuet, New York. Okay, let's see here. So he's using Firestone style hills. Okay. This is going to be fun. Oh, please be a... How does this guy want? Okay, let's just have a look around here. Okay, so that's a free model. That's a free model.
I think this is too wide, but that's fine. We can adjust this.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, look at that. Firestone stolen cones. Oh, Nelly. The fact that he doesn't even have a spawn pad makes me laugh. Like, the guy doesn't even know how to put down spawn pads. Because I am on the FD team, but I don't spawn at a fighter. You know what? I'm going to stop playing this guy's game.
What's up, Mugs?
Who dat? Is that Hunter?
Yeah, it's me. Why am I not supposed to be? Am I not supposed to be in here?
No, I was just wondering who it was.
Oh, I just saw you were live streaming,
I am in the middle of the live stream, yes.
so I figured I'd join and say hi. I'm back in Chicago, by the way, and I'm enlisted in the military finally.
What?
Yes, I know, right? Crazy. I 6 years Army, or actually it's 8-year term, but still, whatever. so confused. Oh, I'm so confused.
What?
These guys are so confused. I didn't scare you guys, did I?
Negative, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I was trying to confuse those people over there. I was trying to mess with them. Yeah. Just trying to have a little hell, you know, a little fun here and there. Yeah, it's me. That was my car door breaking in half.
So, by the way, for people who are wondering why we have a push-to-talk requirement in general, that's an example. Crumpling water bottles.
I don't have a water bottle I can crumple for the sake of it. Let me just breathe heavily ASMR into my microphone.
Poke, you know what's more annoying than having a sister?
Having a sister?
A child predator.
Oh,
I got called a child predator today. And or not me, but one of my family members got called a child predator today. And now I have to, you know, joke around about it, find it funny, laugh a little, have a little fun with it. Wallace, where you at, my guy?
Well, I'm
Jamie.
playing Mayflower. I'm just chilling.
Bro, why is your voice so fucking deep all of a sudden?
To be honest, I don't even know. Because I've had a Toblerone. Toblerones make my voice deep.
Oh yeah, Poke.
yo.
I got a ticket today for $140.
A ticket for $140?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I was speeding.
Oh boy.
I was going really, really fast too. I'm lucky I didn't go to jail.
Tends to be what speeding is. Going really, really, really fast. I had
I know.
a driving experience today. Like, you know, you can pay to drive
Hey,
around like a
can the
sports car.
can the stream hear me?
That is correct, sir.
Can you mute yourself real quick? Because I'm not going to say that on live stream, how fast I was going.
You're good. Yes. That is very much speeding. Nice. Alright. Time to set the mic back. And Discord is live.
Let me put a picture in general chat of me with the driving experience I did today. It was really fun.
I feel like this box here is way too wide. But like, I can't make it any smaller. What do I do? Actually, you know what? This just looks way too small here.
Oh,
Like-
look in general.
2 seconds. Hang on. All right, let's check general. Oof.
I'm getting that as a bumper sticker for the back of my car.
Noise.
I'm also gonna get a big one to put on the back window. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Emerge NYC. What's happening there that I just got tagged in Discord? Everyone want to play multiplayer MP Room 1. Cool. I'm not going. My computer, like, it will handle multiplayer for, like, the first maybe 5 minutes, and then it will just die.
Imagine being able to run the fucking game. Like, I spent 20 quid on it, and it doesn't even run. Well, that well, anyway. £20 well spent.
Get the fuck out of my car. Rick, get the fuck out of my car, you dumbass motherfucker. You sting the shit out of me, I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking kill you. You sting me, fuck you.
I'm going to guess that there's some sort of stinging insect in the car.
I'm gonna guess it's a wasp. Or a hornet or something.
Alright, it's dead now. It was trying to sting me.
Poke, what is your favorite FDNY truck? A lot of people ask me this, but I don't actually have, like, a particular favorite. I just generally like the Ferrara ones.
What about the European ones? Can we have a European
Absolutely not.
Can we have a European fire station? And put it next to the Met Police the Met Police fire station. Great English, Jamie. The Met Police station.
No.
So we can have the Met Police headquarters, and then we can have the
Someone just said you sound 4, but I don't know who they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't either. Hey, you want to explain who you're talking about, Meow? Poke, what is your favorite fire FDNY company or firehouse? Poke, FDNY is the gayest department ever. That's what Justin Wallace just said.
Bit racist.
FDNY is the gayest department ever. I mean, considering their inclusion measures that they've had to put in thanks to the New York City Council, sure, you can say that.
Hang on, wait, what?
I mean, it literally could be the gayest department. Like, you could have a ton of gay firefighters in there. But in terms of, like, the apparatus and the training and what they use, it's really cool, actually.
Hey, did the live stream just catch me, like, screaming racial slurs?
I sure hope not.
Well, like, not like racial slurs, but like loud cuss words.
Yes, from attacking the bee or wasp or whatever was in your car.
Meow. Why? Who sounds like they're 3? Who are you talking about?
Specify who the you character is.
Yeah, who's the you? Are you talking about yourself or like somebody else?
Boston FD is better because my uncle is a BOST firefighter paramedic.
Wait, where was that message at?
And it just got removed. I mean, you could like Boston because you have family members there. That's fine. Meow says all of us.
Hey, Meow, if we cared, we'd ask. Hey, Poke, can you help me start the satellite search? Because I need help finding who asked.
Oh, I deleted the wrong message. Hang on, I can't delete my message.
Fire Department Chronicles impression of the FDNY. I look at the fire and it knows it has to go out.
So it turns out I just learned you can't delete your own messages.
So when you say we all sound like we're 3, do you mean like 3 inches deep in your fucking mom, or like 3 inches?
Oh dear.
Let's try not to have these conversations.
Are you all 3 or 4? Indeed, we are.
Yes, we are. I think you forgot one number, by the way. You got 3 and 4, but I think there's one more that you're missing. And I don't know why you're calling me or saying that we all sound like 3, because I've been listening to the military, my guy. They don't let 3-year-olds in the military.
Since when? What?
Good morning, Vietnam.
Hello, Jersey.
Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, I have like 8 inches left to go, my guy. We start at 3 inches. Oh shit.
All right. Quill Gray. That's what we're going to use.
Bro, do you see what I just posted?
Hey, Jamie, you're being copied in the chat right now.
By who? What? Sorry, I'm half asleep.
Justice Wallace.
Oh. He's spamming. I think I need to time him out.
All right, so this will be the negative part here. So far, so good. Roblox only does updates for big games and break shit. Yeah, that's true, and they're not transparent at all with when they update stuff or why they update stuff, so then everybody just gets their games broken, and then Roblox is like, oh shit, the games are broken.
Roblox updates a bunch of stuff they really don't need to be updating every single day.
Oh, we have this new flag on here in the back of the ladder 4 too. And it actually waves when I start the game. And you'll see what I mean by that. So,
Well, I also already went to the gas station. I know how long ago it was. It's saying, why are you still on? What are you listening to?
so look, the flag is now bent over here. So when I start moving the truck, it should wave around when I make some turns. Just waiting on this door to open here. So as you can see, the flag is moving around a little bit, like that. So this is a really cool thing that we can put on more trucks. But for now, I'm putting it only on ladder 4. So it's just like a testing thing. I mean, Roblox doesn't really have like a cloth material in their game that I can use. So this is about as close as I can get to making like a decent flag that actually waves. So unfortunately, that's the best we can do. I know it's like really glitchy and weird sometimes, but overall it's decent. At least it moves around when you make turns, and it does some of the basic stuff that the flag should do on the back of the truck. I think it's really cool. Eventually, probably moving forward, we can make improvements to this and make it work a little bit better, but this is a good start for now. How fast can what go? The fire truck? The fire truck speed is actually going to get governed on all of the units to a maximum of 68 miles an hour, as per NFPA standards in real life.
I'm so tired. I'm probably gonna call it a day there. I might be on later. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna go off for a bit. It's only like 20 minutes to 8.
Bro, I feel it. I've been driving all day. I drove this morning from Ohio. I got up at 3:30 this morning. Got on the road at like 5, and I got here like maybe an hour ago.
Right, I'm gonna head off. So good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
You were straight up just like, see ya, get out of here. You were straight up just like, okay, bye, I was just listening to the stream.
Yeah, that's actually usually what I do. What I say, like, bye people, I say, like, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
That's also how I end all of my videos, too.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Roll-up compartment. Wide Henry Stickmin. Oh, no.
Oh, damn, bro.
Alright, I still haven't had anybody tell me if I should use the mesh M9 lights or if I should use the part M9 lights. I think the mesh would look a lot better.
Yeah.
It would just be so inconsistent from what I usually do on other trucks.
Dude, the place where I live is having a huge, like, celebration right now. And nobody is social distancing at all. And it's fucking amazing.
Imagine enforcing social distancing rules like you're supposed to.
Right?
I mean, we want to defund the police, but then if we defund the police, then who would enforce the social distancing rules?
Right. Yeah, so I realized something on my car radio in my vehicle. It's not programmed to any of the apartments around here. So now I can't listen to them.
Alright, we got a lot of people saying mesh M9 lights.
Dude.
And just for your sake, I'll show you what these mesh M9 lights look like. They're on the NYPD ESU rep truck right now. So once I get that team crate loaded up, I'm going to switch over to that and show you.
Alright, Poke. I think I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay.
I been driving all morning, so I'm
Yeah,
stressed.
I know the feeling too. I just got through that since I got my license.
Well, like, not only that, but like I drove from Detroit yesterday. I drove to Detroit on
Can't have shit in Detroit.
dude. Oh god. Drove to Detroit on Wednesday. Got there Wednesday afternoon. Was there Thursday, Friday, and then drove back on Friday. Stayed at my house in Ohio, and then this morning woke up really, really early and got up and drove to bumfuck fucking nowhere for like 7 hours.
Oof.
I'm tired. So I'm going to bed, bro. I'll get up later. I'm tired though.
Yep.
So
Have fun.
alright. Alright, I will. Thanks. Peace.
Okay, bye. This should add some more reflectance here. And I'll need to scale these as needed, but for now, let's just use one part. That was not the one part. That is one part. Alright, mesh M9 lights. Here's what they look like. Nope, that was not it. There we go. Alright, so these are the mesh M9 lights. I think that these would look really nice on the fire truck. And I'll show you what they look like when I have them flashing. So here's what these look like. I think they would look really nice on the fire trucks, and here we have the blues in the back, which Hazmat 1 also does have. Except on the back, it would be this similar setup, but it would be clear lights. So like these white lights here. Except they would flash red and blue. So that's what these look like. I did a really nice job with the lighting on this, I gotta say. Yeah, this is the sheriff car. I'm doing some testing on this, working on the new version of A chassis. Just trying to configure it to be more realistic, so you actually have to shift into reverse and shift into drive. Because the current vehicles now, if you go under 5 miles an hour, the reverse lights will come on, and I don't like that. So this is going to be what I'm testing on to fix that. And here we have the Port Authority cars and then our State Trooper vehicle with the high-rise light bar on top. ESU truck, much like the ambulance, it's working on the same cab, so I'm going to have to texture this like the ambulance as well, which is going to be very annoying. And then here we have all the other cars. Alright, so let's head back to fire truck. This time I clicked the right one the first time. What will the siren sound like? The siren is the Smart Siren 2000, so you can look up, it's the actual siren of NYPD. And it looks like they have this removable plate on here, which is probably where they put the Hazmat 1 text in case they need to switch it out for whatever reason. And then they have their reflective striping. I'm going to have to add that at a later time because I need to figure out what I'm going to do with reflective stripes. Because the ones on the back of the rear mounts here and the back of the other trucks use neons. But I kind of want to make it based on time, like a time of day. So that if it's nighttime, then they'll look like this and look like they're reflecting light. But if it's daytime, then they won't be enabled. So that's something that I'm interested in adding, so I'll have to take a look at that. No, what does the sheriff siren sound like? It's the exact same as NYPD. Exact same. And they use Valor light bars. So the Valor light bar is over here. So I've set up, I think this is an integrity. Yeah, this is an integrity light bar here, and then this is a Valor. These are going to be the ones that I want to use for the sheriffs. Because I'm not sure what their main light bar looks like. It's sort of like this, but it's not exactly. The one that they use on their Explorers that have the high-rise light bar on the back of it. But they definitely use this Valor light bar. This triangle shape here. They use that on their Tauruses. It's very hard to find references on the sheriff's office because they're just as elusive in New York City to actual New Yorkers than they are on YouTube videos. Alright, I think we're at a pretty safe spot to stop for today. I'll probably do some more work off of the stream, especially like scripting work, trying to get some lights set up, fixing the Vision SLRs on this side, these two that weren't working before, and by the time that we finish this, everything will be set up. By the time that we do another stream, everything should relatively be set up. I would say, and just some more modeling things that need to be done. All right, everybody. So be sure to stay tuned for when I post another streamer video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to get notified on when that happens. Leave a like on this video, and that will tell me that you guys like the streams, so I will continue to make more. And we're almost at our 1,000 subscriber goal, so help us get to that point by subscribing. And like I said, turning on notifications. It's very important, because then you'll get notified when I upload videos immediately compared to when I post them on Discord. And I'd say that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.